Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It is 5:30. I'm actually a little annoyed with myself because I was having a hard time getting out of bed. I wanted to get at my baking at a little bit after when Bob left, so somewhere between 4 and 4:30. But what are you gonna do? I'm not really sure why. It was just kind of in my head. So I wanted to show you guys something. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. So I went to my P.O. box yesterday, and you guys, thank you so much. It was jam-packed full of Christmas cards, which I didn't open them yet because I want to open them with Bob, because most of them say to Kristin Bob. So I have those here, but there was a box in there. Well, not in my, there was a box for me to pick up, and I have to show you guys this. And this came from, I just want to say, she didn't say I couldn't say her name. So anyway, it came from Kristen, Larry, Ryan, and I'm not sure exactly how. It looks like it's a double C, but Monica is how I would say it. I'm not sure. It's Maniccia. I think that CC means something different when it's together like that, but anyway. And there are some really cute stickers in there that Ryan had wanted to put in there, which I love, the Christmas stickers. Anyway, so she sent this. I just think this is about the cutest thing ever. I'm trying to figure out a way to show you guys here. Look at that! For my Packer tree. Isn't that about the cutest thing ever? So cute. I have to take the tag off, but I want to put it on right away. So I just wanted to show you guys first. So thank you so much, Kristen. That was really, really sweet of you. I kind of squealed when I opened it up in the car. Well, as the kids say, I'm not gonna lie. I was really, really excited. It's so cute. So thank you so, so much. And I'm so excited to read all the cards. But like I said, I want to do it with Bob. So he said we would do that tonight. He is, in case you missed the last vlog that went up, he is at work. You never know. Let me put this away. You never know with that place. That's all I can say. So I am up, and I have cleaned off my tennis shoes so that I can wear them all day. And I am dressed for comfort, and I'm ready to jam. So here's what went down last night. Whew, I need some coffee, I can tell you that. So, 2 more batches of toffee. That went down last night after grocery shopping. How are we going to focus on the toffee? Okay. And then this is the fudge. This is one batch, but I split it between 2 things so that it's not so thick. And I have the dough for my Christmas shortbreads made, rolled, and in there. It's one that has to chill for 3 to 4 hours, so I thought I would just get it done. So I think I have a couple more batches of toffee to make. That's not good. I just pulled a piece of toffee off of the corner of like a little where I dripped, and it felt soft. Oh, okay, good. It felt soft, like it didn't crack. That happens every once in a while. Sometimes I have a bad batch of toffee. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. I always have these old pans that I've used, these old like cookie sheets. And I put the toffee down, and when I cracked it and pulled it up, it was like, the black stuff or the brown stuff that's all over the top of those kind of nonstick pans. It all came up with it. They were old pans. It all came up into the toffee, so I lost a batch of toffee. I can't remember if that was last year or the year before. Anyway, that's when I got these delightfully new pans. I actually love these pans so much, and I just got them at some kitchen store. I don't think it's a chain, but they're like, like, I don't know, like professional. But I really, really like them. So I only have 2, and that's going to be a little bit of a problem today with the cookies I have to make and pumpkin roll and that sort of thing. So I can't remember if I said yesterday, I think I did, that my sister's cookies, my sister always bakes. I have to ask her, I don't know how many. When she's here, I'll vlog and ask her. Last year she made 30-some recipes. She boxes and sends up to like the whole world. So we have her little, that's what this back here is. And then there's some candy and stuff that we have in the fridge. So yeah, so I want to get going on these because I want to be able to maybe later today get some of them packed up and started to get ready to go out to the people I send them to. So yeah, I'm going to get going here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to show because I showed most of all of these things last year. I don't really change up. I'm trying to plug my phone in. I don't really change up my recipe or what I make each year all that much. I'm making all pretty much the same things. So I was just about done dipping the toffee, and I was like, shoot, I promised I would show Kristin how I dipped it. So Kristin321, if you guys don't know who she is, she was asking me, I'll link her below. She was asking me how I dip my toffee, so I'm going to show you. One-handed. So I'm one-handed here because this is what my other hand looks like. So I break all the toffee up into pieces and put it here. And then I melt chocolate into this bowl. And you have to use one that's like meant for a coating. This, I'll show you guys later, but the packages say dark confectioner's coating. I think I mentioned earlier this week that you don't want to use milk chocolate because, well, in my opinion, it's just too sweet. So that's all I do is I just dip the pieces, get off the sides, and it's melty enough that it covers up wherever your finger was just holding. If it gets too cold, then you have to heat it back up again. So I just try to be as quick as possible. What do I do while I'm tipping? Well, I'm dipping. What do I do while I'm dipping? I'm watching YouTube. Currently, this is Lauren from Two Orchids. So you can see now I started dipping. I just finished it. Put the bowl to soak. And hopefully you can see it's kind of dark, but these are all ready to go, which is awesome. So I'm going to go get the tins, package those up. By the time I get packaged, then the stuff I just finished dipping should be dry. So that is awesome. That is my next project. The other thing somebody asked me is how I package it up to send it. So I try to keep it in the fridge, or like if I'm going to be taking it to the post office, where I leave it in my car. I don't know that it necessarily has to, but I guess maybe I like it better cold. I don't know. Anyway, so I have these tins that I got at the dollar store, and I will answer that question because somebody had asked me where I got these tins. So I got these at the dollar store. They had a bunch of different sizes. This was like the medium size. And then I just put wax paper in like this. Then I fill it up. And I fold it in on itself, and then these, I can't do this one-handed, these in on themselves. Like that. Whoops, like that. And then I just put the top on. You guys maybe remember last year, Bob giving me a hard time about how I should buy stock in wax paper. Because I use a lot of it at the holidays. Okay, so I finished packaging all that up. The Christmas shortbreads I sliced and put in the oven. Each sheet cooks for 16 minutes, and rather than do both ovens today, I'm just going to, I've made the decision, that sounds way more dramatic than it is. I have decided I'm building this up so I can set the camera down. I'm going to set you guys on a tower of toffee. So I've decided that I'm going to, normally I just bust through things. You know what I mean? Like I'm go. And not that I'm not doing that today, but I don't want to be exhausted at the end of the day. So my plan here is to, instead of put those in the oven, then start doing another recipe. I'm gonna like finish this one to the end, like finish toffee to the end. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. I don't normally do that, but I don't know. Sometimes you have to listen to your body, and my body is telling me that I am wiped out. Stressed out and wiped out from work and everything. So, what I'm doing here is sitting down and watching, I'll show you. I'm watching Ashley right now from Texas Mommy and Boys. This is her Friday favorites. I'm getting really caught up on YouTube, which is good. So I'm going to work on the envelopes for the toffee that I'm shipping out. And I have a video that's supposed to go live at 10 or 10:30 today, and I need to fill out the description box. It's that 4 Looks 1 palette on the Chanel Quad that I promised. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, let's have a little update, shall we? I have cupboards in it open. I have stuff everywhere. It's just how it goes. So these are like the randomy pieces that I have to cut off in order to get the shortbreads to cut nicely. So those are the shortbreads cooling. Those get dipped in a semi-sweet chocolate with some nuts on them. You just dip like half of them. These are the butternut balls. I just finished those. Well, I just pulled them out of the oven. And I was working on the inside of the peanut butter balls. So many balls. And so right now I just took the butternut balls out. This is the other sheet of them. So I just have to roll those in powdered sugar and then put them on here. I'm just letting them cool for a minute. I have cut the fudge, but I haven't gotten, I have to go downstairs and get the big bin of like tins and stuff that I keep all of our goodies in before I send them out. So I'm making some progress. It's 8:22. I feel pretty good. And I did get all of my envelopes written with their names on it. I don't have Christmas cards. Ah! How does that happen? So all of the envelopes are open. I was hoping to take them all to the post office today, but I'm going to need to run and get Christmas cards so that I can fill the Christmas cards to put in the envelopes with the toffee. That's what's going on down here. So yeah, so my point is I was sitting down to do that. Now I'm clearly back up and at 'em. So, all right, it's 9 o'clock now, and I thought I would show you what I do with my peanut butter balls after I form them into balls. It's precariously up here just to, what is with the focusing or the lack thereof? Maybe the tumble in church really affected my camera, I'm not sure. Anyway, they're chilling is the point of that. Oh yeah, I came in here to get some cream. Okay, so I just realized that it's 9 o'clock, right? Yes, 9 o'clock, and I need to get my video ready. So while those are chilling, I'm gonna chill. And I haven't had any coffee yet. I mean, sorry, I think I was just showing you that. So, I realized I don't have any non-flavored coffee that I love. So, by that I mean, I generally prefer a light roast to a medium roast. But I'm gonna give the McCafe K-Cup that we got for Bob. He seems to really like it. So I'm going to give that a shot, and I want to show you guys this cream. One of my subscribers, who knows I love chocolate and knows I love cinnamon, said that I should try this. Have any of you tried this? Mexican chocolate style. And apparently, I'm assuming, use your context clues, there's cinnamon in it as well. So I think this is the one she was talking about. And this looks more like dark chocolate to me, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to try that. We bought that at the store last night. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit down, have my coffee, and get my video for today ready to go. Okay, so remember this morning how I said I shouldn't sit down? I think I said that this morning. Earlier this morning. It's still morning. It's 10:15. I sat down. I did go outside to fix the tree, my little tree out there. It had fallen over and Bob had picked it back up and, well, it just wasn't the same. Let me sit you guys in the cupboard. I promise not to forget you. So, where's my wax paper? So I went outside, that's why I have a sweatshirt on, because it's a little chilly. A little chilly. It's like, I don't even know what the temperature is outside. But it's so warm for December, so it's not really chilly. But the point, it was chillier than my t-shirt would handle. Anyway, the point of that is, I had to go outside to do that. But I sat down to get that video ready and have my coffee, and my motivation has gone away a little bit. So for those of you that ask me, I mean, I'm back up and at it, obviously. Sorry, I'm not sure if, I can't tell where that's pointing. I'm back up and at it, obviously. But for those of you that ask me how I keep going, I don't sit down. If you sit down, it is over. So I'm trying to dig deep and not have it be over, because I have more things I need to do. So I'm putting the fudge in tins. I put the peanut butter, or no, that is a lie. I put the butternut balls in a tin, or a plastic version of a tin. And the fudge I had put into this container, but I misjudged, which rarely happens. But it's one of the things that Bob thinks is a hidden talent of mine, is that I normally can look at something and say, yep, it'll fit in this container, because he always picks one that's way too big for whatever needs, and I like to get things in the smallest container possible. Anyway, he finds that to be a hidden talent of mine. I should remember that sometimes. Sometimes when I do those tag videos and they say things like that, I always forget things that would be kind of funny like that. Anyway, so I'm transferring now this into a different tin that it will all fit in. And I don't know why. This is the tin I put it in every year. I'm not sure why I went with something else, but at any rate, that's what I'm up to. I'm going to keep plugging along here, and I'll check in a little bit. Next in the candy making baking extravaganza that is today is dipping the peanut butter balls. And I have here from that Amish store some milk chocolate coating. And I believe that it's coating because they put stuff in it so that it will harden back up. That's the extent of my knowledge with that. So what's going down here is that I have a really big brick of it, more than I will need for those peanut butter balls. But then I make Bob's favorite Christmas candy. I raise my eyebrows like that because there's like no effort. Well, there's some effort. Okay, so let's rewind. So I melt all the chocolate, and then I dip the peanut butter balls. And then whatever is left, I use cornflakes, mix it in, and put it like with a scoop, like an ice cream size scoop. I have the ones from Pampered Chef. I gotta put you guys back in the cupboard so I can use both hands. So, this is the chocolate. Anyway, so I will put it in here and I will melt it. This is a really big piece, I gotta tell you. I'm gonna have to be very careful about how I do this so that it doesn't melt all over my microwave. But, alright, I paused to cut it in half. You guys, I'm telling you, our microwave has been doing, this microwave's been in here since this house has been here, and let's see. We've been here 12 or 13 years, and the house was like 2 years old when we moved in. And this microwave's been here that long, and every once in a while the door doesn't want to open. So one of these days, I'm going to be in really big trouble because the door won't open. Anyway, so I will dip the peanut butter balls, and then I put them out on a cookie sheet so that the chocolate kind of drips off of them. They kind of get the little lines, you know, underneath the bottom of them, but I'm not trying to sell these. I'm trying to give a gift to my friends. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want them to look nice, but it's no crisis. So then whatever's left, then I'll mix in the cornflakes. And it is tricky. I talked about this last year a little bit, I'm sure. You have to get the right ratio of cornflakes to chocolate. Otherwise, it's either too hard and you're going to break a tooth because you're biting into like pure chocolate, or they won't stick together enough if you have too many cornflakes and not enough chocolate. So you just kind of have to eyeball it. There's no real system. Okay, while that's melting, I'm going to show you guys the recipe for the peanut butter balls and for the butternut balls and the Christmas shortbreads. I'll do the peanut butter balls and the butternut balls first, so you guys can pause, screenshot, or pause, write down, or whatever you want to do. These ones are just one-sided. So that is the butternut ball recipe. And this is the butternut ball recipe. Those are all the instructions I have. I just kind of know. I know, not really helpful. And then the Christmas shortbreads, which you haven't seen the final yet, but I will show you those. So that is the ingredient portion. And then there in my horrible handwriting is the rest of it. So hopefully you were able, if you were interested in any of those, to pause, screenshot, pause, write down, whatever. All right, I'm going to melt this chocolate and I'm going to get to dipping. All right, those are done, cleaned up. And then this is the right consistency. In case anybody's wanting to try the cornflake candy, that is the perfect consistency. All right, so these are the Christmas shortbreads. That's what they should look like, give or take, you know. Look, this one I broke, so I mended it with chocolate. This one I dropped into the chocolate. Yep. So I am down to, I've done everything but the pumpkin roll, which I don't have to do. I need to recycle this. I don't have to do the pumpkin roll. It's not actually until, I don't need it until the day after Christmas. And you can freeze them, by the way. And if you haven't seen my pumpkin roll video. I will link it below. It's a cooking with Kristin I did a while back. So, and then the date bars. So I probably will do the date bars. But I need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day. Aside from a broken cookie here, a crumb, like a fallen apart piece of fudge there, like more than I should have. I mean, let's be real. But that's what happens when I'm baking. So I need to eat something real is what I'm saying. So I think I'm just going to scramble up a couple of eggs, and after I'm going to sit down again. I'm scared. I'm really scared. But because I've made such good progress, oh, it's 11:36 by the way. Because I've made such good progress, if I don't do the date bars today, it's not the end of the world. So all I need to do in the next few days is start, you know, getting, I send toffee, you guys know that, like I've said, to lots of people. And I send packages with all of my goodies, like a few, you know, here of this and a few of that sort of thing. I send those to just a few friends. So I need to work on packaging those up. I need to go to the store at some point today and get Christmas cards. So yeah, I'm going to sit down, have some lunch, and check the comments on my video. Okay, raise your hand if you knew that that wasn't actually going to happen. Okay, it's a little after 12. And I was like, you know what? Let's just keep going. Just one more thing. So I decided to do the date bars. This is a recipe that my mom used to make all the time for Christmas. And last year, I found dates at the Amish store. So it was the first time I had made, I think it was the first time I ever made them, quite frankly. And now they're part of the Christmas repertoire. So the first part of it that you have to do is make the filling, which is 2 cups of dates. Boy, the battery on this camera is not lasting very long. Sorry, 2 cups of dates, a half a cup of raisins, and then a cup and a half of water, and then you just let it cook for 8 minutes. So that just finished its 8 minutes, and the crust is like an oatmeal crust, and that's all there is to it, really. So I'm going to go ahead and put those together, get them in the oven. They cook for 35 minutes. I promise you, for that 35 minutes, I'm sitting down. Alright, it's 3 o'clock, and I actually sat down and watched a whole Christmas movie on Hallmark. My friend Jamie from her Late Night Cravings, she loves those Christmas movies, and I haven't watched one in so long. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch a movie. And so I did. I remember the last time I watched a movie on TV. I used to watch them all the time, but like Lifetime movies and stuff. Anyway, so I packaged up the shortbread cookies. That's what's in this container here. And I'm making a batch of toffee. 2 batches left, my friends. 2 batches left. I usually do 6. And I break them up. You know, you've seen that. So I did the 2 batches last week, and I did 2 batches last night, and then dipped this morning, and then doing these 2. I don't know, I might dip them later. We shall see. So yeah, and Bob is home. I'm talking kind of quietly because he's snoozing in his chair. We're going to run to Fleet Farm in a little bit, and then Shopko, so I can go find some Christmas cards. And I can't remember what he has to get at Fleet Farm. I don't know. But after he got home, he went outside, and he had, some of our lights had like flipped up into the eaves straws. So he went out and fixed that. So yeah, I'm going to make this batch of toffee, and then make myself look presentable a little bit more so than now. This is a makeup-free day, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out, that it's 3 o'clock. I haven't makeup on. Sometimes you have a makeup holiday. Anyway, I'm going to make myself look presentable before we head out, as far as pin my hair up, and, you know, that's pretty much it. I'm going to pin my hair up. I did do it this morning, like I pinned this back and everything, but it's falling down because it's short right now. Anyway, I am still pretty tired, but it was a good little rest. Gave me a little spurt of energy. So I'm going to do that. Then tomorrow I'll package up some of these treats that I sent out. I get these boxes are meant for cupcakes. I had a couple left from last year. I'm going to look at Shopko to see if they have any other ones, but I use those to package up treats to send out to my friends. And yeah, I got to cut up the date bars and put those in a tin. that's what's happening. So I'm sure I'll try to get some Fleet Farm footage with Bobby. Alright, I just realized that I think I promised to tell you more about the toffee in the vlog that went up yesterday, maybe. And I didn't tell you anything. Okay, so you put the pound of butter in your pan. You put 2 cups of brown sugar in the pan. And then you turn it on. And I usually, pretty much the point at which it starts boiling, I stir constantly. And all you do is stir until it hits 300 degrees. And then you pour it in a cookie sheet, which is what I have over here, that's sprayed with some Pam. That's it. That's all there is to it. Patience, my friends, though. It requires patience. The last 20 degrees takes the longest. So this is what it looks like after all of it's come together. It looks like this. And you just stir and stir and stir until it hits 300 degrees. This is my favorite kind of thermometer. I think I got this for like $10 or $12 at like a cooking store. Same place I got those pans, actually. And once it hits that, you dump it in there, let it cool, and then you crack it and dip it. That's all there is to it, my friends. Sorry, I kind of, all of a sudden I was like, oh boy, this is my last batch of toffee, and I don't think I said anything about it. So that is the toffee recipe. Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to report in that Toffee 2015 is complete and no burns occurred. For those of you that remember last year, I gave myself a really nasty burn on my hand. And Lorna was the first one to mention it. She might have been the only one to mention it. But on the vlog this year, she said something about, what did she say? Was anybody else holding their breath when I was making the toffee? That cracked me up, made me smile. So I made it through, no burns, not even a little burn, so. Are you dancing? Nice hat.
Thanks. I'm not gonna be cold.
Nope. Well, you're not gonna be cold anyway. It's 43 degrees outside.
Oh, I don't know. That ain't right yet.
You think it's warmer than that?
No, it's colder.
Well, it was 43 earlier today.
Did you bring your wallet? I didn't bring mine.
Yes, you never have your wallet. Seriously. So we're out of the way of the Fleet Farm, but I wanted you guys to at least see Bob, so you know he's still alive, still around. He's jamming to the Christmas music.
It's Christmas time!
That it is. If we hadn't just done a video together on my channel,
It doesn't look like Christmas.
It does not. There's no snow. I would have done the tag that Mary and her husband did. Mary from Glitzy Fritzy. She and her husband did this Christmas tag, and they each answered each other's the questions for each other to see how they did. Kind of like what was that? The Newlywed Show.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
That would have been fun, but we just did a video together, so you know, you can only have so much video time. I was told.
Whoa, Butches is busy.
Oh, jeez. Right? You can only have so much video time. Otherwise, it's too much Bob.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil the folks.
Oh, by the way, the package that I got in my P.O. box yesterday, that packer ornament, the gal, her name is Kristin, her husband likes to watch when you're on the vlog because he likes that you say folks.
Yeah.
And what else? There's something else in her letter. I can't remember. Something else that you said. I'll have to look and let you guys know. It was funny. So anyway, are you making fun of me?
Yep.
Nice hat.
Thanks.
So he doesn't wear it during the games anymore. This is what Wisconsin looks like currently. Yucky. Not even any snow. I don't know. I was talking to my friend Laura today. We were going back and forth a little bit, trying to decide, is this Christmas-like or isn't it? It was like 70 degrees where she was, and that's just abnormal. It's just not normal at all. It was like 43 here, but no snow, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to have snow for like months and months like we do. Like 1 month would be enough, but I feel like we need snow on Christmas. The boys are going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't miss it, though.
Well, no. I don't miss it being below zero either.
Right.
So remind me of that when it's below zero, that I should
41 outside. I thought it was even chillier than that.
I told you. I mean, they probably feel neglected. Bob says.
Village in the bedroom here on the window.
Bob says, yeah, we were looking at a village at Fleet Farm.
They're a nice looking village.
Bob had forgotten to plug those in. He said they're in the dark.
The villages were in the dark.
So a quick Fleet Farm haul for you guys.
Oh, folks, you're in for a treat.
So my nephew Christopher, who will be here in a few weeks, he loves these. Well, let's flip this on, shall we? Oh, that's part of the haul.
Yes.
Um,
The bolts.
He loves these Christmas tree pretzel things. And gosh, I don't even know. Since he was little, right? Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
That we've had this thing over here. So I always have them in this for him. This little Santa thing, which I think is so cute. Yeah, he tries to be sneaky.
Every time he walks in the room, he'd grab one or two and eat them. No one was, when he thought nobody was looking.
Right, but we were.
When the bowl gets empty.
It's funny.
Know.
So then we got these. Show them the totes.
Look at these totes, folks.
There's pretty big totes. $13.99 only, I thought, a piece. So that's what I'm going to put all the garland I have out here, because they've just been like in Walmart bags and then in another bag, and it was too messy. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Could I?
No.
And then, surprise of all surprise, I found Christmas cards at Fleet Farm.
I told you!
Yeah, he's pretty proud of himself. So I got these ones. So if you should happen to be getting one of these, well, there you go. I got them at the Fleet Farm. And then the yearly, I don't even know. I was trying to come up with something funny to say.
Oh, that's
The Fleet Farm calendar.
That's a nice looking barn and silos there.
It goes on the wall in the garage every year.
Where's that at?
I have no idea. And then, batteries. Batteries, as my dad would say. Batteries for the garage door opener. I used my last one. I always keep a pack of them in there. There's these little ones. And so when I use the last one, then I go buy some so that I don't get into trouble. And then we decided we would buy an ornament for the sports tree. And he loves snow globes. So he was looking at snow globes. And I decided that this was a good compromise. A snow globe that is an ornament, right? So, we were supposed to be having leftovers for dinner tonight. Somebody wants pizza, and it's not me. Now is it?
Right.
So, you better go get it. They said a half hour when I called.
Oh, I gotta use the restroom.
Oh, well.
This fire's gotta be around here somewhere.
Well,
That picture was taken by someone in Appleton.
Really?
I mean, it can't be too far away. I mean,
must be
within an
close.
hour or so, maybe.
So he's gonna go grab pizza. I'm gonna dip that last two batches of toffee. And that, my friends, is going to be that. We're gonna call it a vlog because I have a feeling there's a lot of footage. I haven't even edited last week's footage, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed baking with me. If I get a chance, I maybe won't have it in the description box when this is up, but I will try at some point to come back and put in all of the recipes. I will try. I make no promises. Normally, if I say that I'll do something, I do it. And so all I am saying at this point is that I will try. And I hope you guys understand that. So, all right. With that, I hope you guys had a really great day. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.